quickly go through the teams for you. We will have 2 or 3 commentators today at various stages. So we're going to have Jay here and Ben, and obviously myself, Chris. So I'm just going to quickly go through the teams before the players actually come out. So in goal, Stephen Malthorpe. Number 2, Izzy Cabba. Number 3, Charlie Williamson. 4, Jake Rain. 5, Archie Wilcox. 6, Ryan Woodford, captain. 7, James Cowan. 8, Harrison Brook. 9, Lee Wart. 10, Marley Ridge. 11, Josh Benfield. Subs to today are 12, George Barker. Number 17, Connor Bailey. 14, Warren Wilkins. A big return to Portchester today. Number 15, Kurt DeCosta. And number 16, James Crane. So after Tuesday's win at UFC Portsmouth, let's go over to Jay. Jay, what's your thoughts for today's game?
Yeah, I think it's, we've only played Christchurch a few weeks ago. We were both there for that one.
Absolutely.
And let's hope for the same, a 4-0 win. We look comfortable in the second half. Hopefully we can bring that momentum straight from kickoff here. I think a shout out to Claude in goal for Tuesday, a heroic performance at United Services. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this one, Chris.
Yeah, no, it was. I think when we visited Christchurch a few weeks ago, it was very much a one-sided game. I think what also adds is a little bit of spice to today's game that Sammy Makalufi, obviously from Portchester, is now at Christchurch. So there's a little bit of spice there, not like it was last Saturday against Shaftesbury with Brett Pittman coming back. But I think more of the same again today. I think as we probably saw on Tuesday, some of the fans I was talking to before the game started and after the game started, I think the expectations in the cup game on Tuesday night was a rampant win. I think anybody that was there at the game on Tuesday, it was nothing like that at all. Even though Portchester did take the lead twice. It was a fairly contested cup game with obviously a penalty shootout. My heart was in my mouth when the first penalty was saved. But we kicked on and obviously came away eventual winners. So I'm not expecting the same type of performance today. I think the performance needs to be at the levels as it was from last Saturday. I think the manager himself will be saying to the team, look, we didn't perform great on Tuesday, but look, let's go out there, let's keep this winning run going. There is an added advantage today, I think, with other games that are not being played, that if Portchester do win today, they go top of the league. That's the big one. So some will have different views on that. I just like to keep playing game by game, and eventually, hopefully towards the end of the season, we'll see a rampant Portchester get promoted. But further ado, both teams are now actually on the pitch, just waiting for the 2 captains to come together. So we'll just have a few minutes break, because I must admit, most of the time when we do this, we say we're going to start straight away, and then the kickoff takes an endless amount of time to start. So we are in the 59th minute. So I'm hopeful that the officials will get the pleasantries out the way and get the game kicked off. Conditions today before the game started. Rain was in the air. It was the fine rain that everybody likes. Fine rain. Pitch is immaculate as always, and a big shout out to the groundsman on that. It looks really, really good. There's a nice atmosphere building up, which you'd expect for a 3 o'clock kickoff on a Saturday afternoon. As we said, the 2 captains are on the centre circle. All the substitutes and the club coaching teams are now back on their right side of the pitch, and hopefully we'll get the game underway. So again, just to run through the teams for the listeners. So 1, Stephen Malthorpe. 2, Izzy Cabba. 3, Charlie Williamson. 4, Jake Rain. 5, Archie Wilcox. 6, Ryan Woodford, captain. 7, James Cowan. 8, Harrison Brook. 9, Lee Wart. 10, Marley Ridge. And 11, Josh Benfield. Substitutes for today: 12, George Barker. 17, Connor Bailey. 14 Ryan Wilkins, 15 Kurt DeCosta, welcome back Kurt, and 16 James Crane. So Portchester is going to be playing towards the top end of the ground. It's a Christchurch kickoff, and we're just a few seconds away from kickoff.
So shout out, I was speaking to one of the Christchurch fans, their goalkeeper, Australian lad, was actually at Weymouth, got recalled by Weymouth, but wasn't actually in the starting lineup. So he has come back, and it's his first game for Christchurch. And
we're off. So Christchurch have played the ball deep into the Portchester left-hand side of the pitch and goes out for a throw-in. Looking at the official, it's going to be a Portchester throw-in, and it's with Izzy at the moment. Just holding up play, waiting for everybody to get set. Obviously, Woodford is shouting instructions to the rest of the team as the defensive unit moves up towards the pitch. It's just on the halfway line with Christchurch. They're with the ball, just playing it. A couple of little 1-2s. Going towards their own goal. It will be kicked. It will be kicked down towards the Portchester end. And it's in the corner on the left-hand side with Izzy, and a foul brought on by the Christchester player Christchurch player. I got my
Christchester.
Christchester. So he's back with Moe now. Free kick's just been taken. Moe plays the ball out to Wilcox. He's playing it to the right-hand side, driving with the ball forward. Goes off to Rain in the centre of the park, pushes it out to the left-hand side to Cabba. Cabba to Charlie Brook. Charlie Brook to Cabba. Cabba puts it into midfield, into Cowan. Cowan turns nicely,
Lovely
plays
ball.
a through ball over the top. Just a little bit too long, and the Christchurch goalkeeper picks the ball up. Welcome, Ben.
You all right? How are you?
I think everybody's okay. I think we've got a fair few listeners at the moment. We're through. Lee Wart's through, and the snapshot just gone wide. So an early chance there for Portchester. It's a little bit of a breakdown there with the Christchurch players, and literally Warty gets it, and he wasn't looking to pass, was he?
No, he never does. He never does.
He's not going to look to pass at all.
There was that rainbow as well before the kickoff, and we did say it's either a pot of gold in this field or a Lee Wart hat trick today. So
well, you never know. You never know.
Fingers crossed for the latter.
Lovely play.
So Benfield's got the ball. Just had a nice little flick with Marley Ridge there. Macalufi's just got it from Christchurch and plays a ball in and collected by Woodford and back to Moe, the goalkeeper. Moe's just looking around, looking at his options. Is he going to go short? No, he's going to go long, straight up to Warty. Cleared by the Christchurch centre back. Out for the throw in on the Portchester left-hand side, probably about 20 yards into our half and back with Moe again. Moe plays the ball across to the left-hand side of the pitch to Cabba. Cabba to Charlie Brook. Sorry, Harrison Brook there.
Brothers on the bench.
His brother's on the bench. Jake Rain plays it across. Wilcox has got the ball. Plays it. Benfield collects. Little flick on.
Go on, Wally.
Lee Ward gets it. Charlie Williamson, he's with him as well. Ball comes in. Benfield's got the ball there. Straight to goalkeeper. Comfortable save from the goalkeeper. So, what's your early thoughts, Ben?
Nothing's really happened apart from that Warty snapshot. It's just both teams getting a feel for themselves. Obviously, we played each other not too long ago, but it's been a couple of additions both sides. And obviously, you've got Sammy transferring from us to Christchurch. So it's interesting to see how he does today.
I don't think that was a shock either, was it, to the management team? They already knew that was happening, didn't they?
Yeah.
So I must admit as well, I saw Sammy in a game against Wales when he came on, and he scored a goal on that day as well, didn't he, if I remember right? But never really saw anything after that. He never really set the world alight, did he, for Portchester?
The only problem is he doesn't really run, does he? And that's what we need in our team. But you could see that he has got the ability. It's a bit like Pittman, isn't it? Where he's got the ability, just not obviously as good as me. And runs a bit more.
Yeah, just runs a little bit more. So we've got the ball early into. Actually, the ball's gone through. Just a miss hit from the Christchurch player, and we're about 25 yards into the Christchurch half. It is with Charlie Williamson. Benfield's got the ball, controls it on his chest. Little dink going into the corner. I think it's I think he's actually. Yeah, it's a throw-in, I think.
Isn't it? Flag went up high.
Yeah. So it's a throw into Portchester, just probably 5 yards out to the corner flag, and it's a goal kick to Christchurch. So yeah, as Ben said, rightly so, that both teams are trying to work their way into this game. It was a little bit like this in the last time that we played them, and then I think after about 10-15 minutes, Portchester settled into their way. And
it was 1-0 at half time, don't forget.
Yeah.
It was one of those where we had so many chances in the first half and just we were doing everything but hitting the back of the net, really.
Yeah, we just need a goal to open ourselves up, give ourselves a bit of belief, and after that we kind of play our football and expand a bit when all the chances start going in after that.
We would give a shout out to Paul Kelly as well. Unfortunately, can't be with us today.
Yeah,
I think next match is his last one, then he's back.
Yeah, I was going to say, can we have the keys for the commentary room, because I'm choking to death with the sealant that's going around the window. So William's got the ball down the right hand side, and the Christchurch players hacked down Williamson there. Well, I think he's going to get away with not even a talking to by the referee there, which I'm a little bit astounded by.
It was a slight tackle from behind. You've got to at least tell him off for that. Surely.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when you're coming from behind, you know, it's always an argument, isn't it? When you win the ball coming from behind, you think, well, why I've won the ball? But, you know, coming from behind is deemed now dangerous, and it's a free kick. But he's actually taken the player out. You know, he hasn't got his foot around an attempt to close it down and make the challenge. He's come straight to the back. Yeah. So I'm really surprised the referee's not even said anything.
No, I thought that could be an early yellow there, to be fair, because especially with the reaction from the crowd and the players.
And the linesman as well.
Yeah.
Flag went absolutely mad.
Yeah. Could have seen perhaps a card being given there.
Whips the ball in.
Oh,
keeper got a touch.
He's almost missed that, to be fair, but Harrison's kept it in.
Yeah.
That Marley's good with. Put it back in the box. Paul cross back in, and Christchurch can counter now. Well, good tackle by Charlie Williamson. Well played.
Well played, Charlie.
Down the right side, he cuts inside. Spin it to Benfield. Benfield shoots. Good save by the Christchurch keeper. But a good challenge again from Josh Benfield. He's closed them down, but Christchurch have 3 men. Do they get away with it? Still play with it at the back. They just think get rid of it, but
Charlie
calmly got rid of it.
Charlie obviously scored that worldie at Christchurch, didn't he? Where he went on one of his little runs. So let's hope we can see that again today from Char.
Christchurch has still failed to get rid of that water. He has it. He's held up. He's played it to Harrison. Harrison can go out wide to Josh Benfield. What's Benfield doing? Shoots
poor effort.
Miles wide, and it's out for a goal kick.
Yeah, I mean, I was just, as you said it, Ben, you know, I'd be going balmy if I was the manager on the Christchurch
bench. Why would you hold on for it that long?
You don't want to hold that ball there on the edge of your box when all the plays in your own half. You know, I know sometimes managers don't like to, as they always saying, hoof it.
Yeah.
But, you know, what he does actually do is when you play that ball really long to get yourselves out of trouble, it allows you to reset and get your shape back. But yeah, I mean, it looks as though they want to play, but you've got to have the players to do that comfortably, haven't you?
And being second bottom of the league, you wouldn't really say they do, but even then, against Portchester, you wouldn't want to do that.
Oh, we're getting some compliments. Thanks, Dan.
And Mr. Kelly.
And Mr. Kelly.
Oh, sorry.
The only thing I was going to recommend for Mr. Kelly, could I have a bar in here? That would be really good.
Yeah, a nice tap.
Yeah, that's it.
A nice beer tap with Madry.
Well, thank you, Mr. Kelly. It's absolutely perfect. So, ball's down on the left-hand side, just probably about 5 yards out the 18-yard box. It's just been put out by Christchurch for a throw into Portchester. Nobody seems to be in a rush to take this at the moment. Yeah, I mean, Portchester have had the early chances. Two fairly comfortable saves, would you say, from the keeper there, Ben?
Yeah, there was one good save, wasn't there?
One to dive a bit. See, I think he's more of a Ramsdale where he dived for showing there. He could have just perhaps palmed that out. But yeah, it was a comfortable save at the end of the day, and the keeper's done his job. Fair play to him. He looks quite young, doesn't he? Yeah,
we have seen a glut of very, very young goalkeepers in the Wessex Prem, haven't we?
Yeah, recently. Anyway, there's been a lot. Seems like everyone's having it now. nowadays it's a thing.
Including you, Murray.
It's just that Portchester have about 100 centre backs at the moment, though.
Yeah. Well, Ollie's been injured, so now Curtis came in today. I think Chichester's
game cancelled, wasn't it? Postponed.
So these came down today, and obviously.
So what's Ollie done? Have they said?
He has said, but I can't remember what it was. But he did it on Tuesday night. And,
is it a short-term injury? Is it?
No.
No.
I don't think it will. He felt it was quite some pain, so I don't think it will be short-term.
And is there any news on O'Keefe coming back yet?
Well, he was due to come back 3 weeks ago, I think, maybe 2, but he's got another nickel and he needs to keep picking them up. So it's just when he's on the verge of coming back, he is getting those little tweaks and setting him back even further.
That's what happens with 4 to 6 week injuries. Has ended up kind of going a little bit longer, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And it happens when players are coming back. But it's a good addition when he does come back. He's a quality centre back, isn't he?
Yeah, and at his age, he can't really be looking to rush back into things. He does need to wait for it to fully sort himself out. Then he can come back, because he was a rock at the back, wasn't he? When we had
he was.
Lovely ball.
A reverse ball. Yeah, just played then. I think was that Jake Rain that played that. Just played over to the right hand side to Charlie Williamson. It was just a bit too far in front of him. Just ran away, but it was a really good ball played over. Just a little bit unlucky that just didn't go to feet. But again, that was said. Christchurch have not had an attempt on goal yet.
Haven't really had the ball in Portuguese half,
no,
have they?
Just a couple of these hoofed it out wrong, but
poor touch there from Ryan.
I'll say that Ryan was. Let's go.
Mr. Consistency was inconsistent for once.
So the ball's played out to the right hand side. Ball's now played in, cleared by Rain. Izzy's going to get that out to Charlie Brook, just outside. Harrison Brook. I got it. I hate it when there's brothers in squads. Harrison Brook,
lovely
flicks
ball.
it through and for Warty, but unfortunately just a little bit too close to the centre back, and the goalkeeper launches. It is. I mean, it's hit probably 20 yards outside the 18-yard box. Good, really. Kick that was from the young goalkeeper.
That wasn't bad for Murray either.
That wasn't too bad. I just think Williamson's just showed up Woodford on the touch. Another classic touch there. Back to Rain, passes it out to Harrison Brook. He jinks his way, cuts inside into Marley Ridge, who has a little bit of a snapshot and kicked the floor, I think, and the ball bobbled away. It's out with Rain.
No one's really pressing Rain there, was they?
No.
He had a lot of time there. Sammy just kind of ran away from it. Oh, good tackle there.
Yeah, I've got to admit, their left back is pretty decent. He was decent in the first game.
Yeah, he did have a good game, didn't he?
Yeah.
He was quick on the ball as well.
Me and Tony thought he was like one of the real stars of the Christchurch team, particularly in the first half when he kept us at bay.
He's the captain as well.
Yeah. I didn't notice that, but
because I thought the number 10 was. I think he's the player coach manager. I think number 10.
Which was Sammy.
No, not Sammy. Number 8. Number 8.
Yeah. So I thought number 9 he looked quite like a leader, but that typical big forward up top that bosses everyone around.
I must admit, I wouldn't want to have a handshake with him. He'd probably rip my hand off and my arm and both legs.
Just rip your full torso off.
Yeah, he would do. Looking the size of him, he's a huge guy.
Yeah,
but they're not fighting. I mean, the ball's now with the goalkeeper.
He looks comfortable.
He looks really, really comfortable.
Halfway in his own half.
He does look like a good goalkeeper from the early stages, given his age. He looks good. I was
just saying to Chris, he was actually at Weymouth. He's just been recalled by Christchurch because he wasn't getting any game time.
Yeah, Weymouth are going through a restructure as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
A lot of players moving around this time of the year. And this is what you tend to find, that players that are not getting game time are not interested these days in sitting it out and getting their opportunity when it arrives. They want to move on, which upsets teams and clubs. But I think managers accept that now. It's part of the game.
Yeah.
Frustrating, though, but it's part of the game.
Yeah, if the players are not getting game time, then they will want to move on. And even if they are part of your squad, they want to be part of the starting 11. Yeah. So they decide when it's time to move on.
Oh, poor pass there. He's done really well.
Harrison Brooks won it. He's flicked it through 2 people. He's got through again. He's in the centre of the box. He's played the wrong ball. He's played the wrong ball.
He could have just shot those over.
It's out with Marley Ridge. There you go!
Not offside!
No offside!
1-0 to Portchester!
1-0 to Portchester!
Lee told you, Lee hat-trick! Yeah, certainly not offside there. We all looked over to the linesman because he from a naked eye position, he did look like he was ahead of the Christchurch players, but when the shot come in, 100% was behind the Christchurch defence, or in front of them, I should say. 1-0 Porchy, Lee Ward.
I have to say, it was a good shot from Marley Ridge as well to come
Yeah,
up the crossbar. Good reactions. Warty read it first, and he was there.
I think they got Harrison Brook out of jail there, didn't they, in the end?
I don't know if this is something they're working on, but is the plan always let's get at them early, try and nick it, and then we can create. Harrison Brook there nicked the ball. He had no real reason to actually go for that, and he shouldn't have won that ball, but he won it twice.
Yeah.
Gets through, dinks into the box.
The ball just kind of stuck to his legs, didn't it, as he was going through that.
It was so skillful, and then what I was looking for was him to just take a touch, hit it. He did, but it was kind of a pass, and it didn't go anywhere, and then he got cleared.
Josh Benfield,
he tried to put it in Benfield. It come straight back out. It came to Marley Ridge. Marley Ridge on his right foot just dinked it, hit the crossbar, and then the follow-up was by Lee Ward. So a really good goal.
It's a good finish as well. He lobbed it over
lovely,
the keeper.
Really nice controlled header that was.
Yeah. So Portchester 1, Christchurch 0. So
15 minutes.
15 minutes in. And as we said, good through ball then from the Christchurch team. I thought that I'm not too sure it was their number 9. They got a little bit of a flick on it, but it was a little bit comfortable in the end, but it didn't look comfortable, if I'm going to be honest.
It was just quick towards the keeper, wasn't it? And if any touch on that either side of the keeper is a goal, really. Yeah. So the ball's been launched by
lovely,
the goalkeeper, and unfortunately, it's gone out for a throw into Christchurch, just on the right hand side, just parallel to the 18-yard box. But again, Portchester are camped in their half. I think in these early stages, 15 minutes in, 1-0 up. Again, you're always looking for that second goal to settle things down a little bit.
When you look how high we are, our centre-backs there marking number 11, this high up the pitch just from a throw-in. So we do want to pressure Christchurch. Maybe they're not comfortable with it at the back. Their keepers looked at it, but maybe the centre-backs aren't. And we've sort of realised that as a weakness. We're pressuring them basically from their own box. Yeah, because Christchurch are playing a conventional 4 at the back, really, aren't they? They do want to push the 2 the 2 full-backs on, but looking at the way they're set up, I don't see those full-backs entering the Portchester half. Ahead if we do. Yeah. So I think it is a dangerous game to play, but if we could take advantage of that, we will take advantage of that and get a couple of goals from the counter-attack. Yeah, I have to admit, the number 3 for Christchurch looks a real decent player, really good player. Yeah, he does. As you say, he looked good in the reverse game as well.
Not there though. He's giving the ball away
to Benfield. Benfield's in the box. Ball's gone in. Nice. Goalkeeper got closed it down with his legs. It was a good save, actually. Can we say he looks good again? Yeah. Ball's come back out. It's in the Portchester half with Woodford. Plays it back to Moe. Moe just takes a little touch. Starts to rain now. Yeah. I think Moe's playing like a sweeper keeper at the moment. Out to Williamson on this right-hand side.
Blocked him off there.
It's got to be a foul. It's got to be a foul.
The referee's told him to get up, I think.
Yeah, it's got to be a foul.
He's just stood in front of his run.
Okay.
Yeah. So just to explain what happened, as Williamson has gone to go round him, the number 3 has just actually blocked him. So the referee's just having a little quiet word in his ear, basically telling him, "Don't do it again." Yeah, exactly. And your captain as well. So.
I'll say now, just put it on the keeper. Like the rain's coming down, it'll be difficult with a wet ball. Just put it on the keeper and get everyone to run in if you can.
Yeah, just need a really good delivery here.
The rain, it's difficult because I know from experience being in goal, it is hard when the rain is coming down with crosses into the box. So you can just slip out your hands.
So out with Cohen with the free kick, he whips it in. Woodford heads it, and he goes over the bar for a Christchurch goal kick.
Just before we're waiting for the goal kick, guys, to the Royals listeners right now, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel at AFC Portchester Official. One of our first 1,000 subscribers will win a signed AFC Portchester home shirt. That's at AFC Portchester Official on YouTube. Sorry, Chris, back to you.
No, that's all right. It's fine. Gives me a break.
Substitution for Christchurch here. I don't know
number 5.
the squads.
Yeah, I didn't actually get the team sheets for Christchurch. There was no ink in the printer. And then there was no ink in the pen.
Don't
So the substitution for Christchurch. So we're just waiting for the goalkeeper to take the goal kick. Little pause in play while the goalkeeper, again, not in a rush to take that. Harrison Brook wins it, plays the ball forward. Go to Morty. Oh, but he tried to dink it, but he didn't quite get it right. And the goalkeeper, it was kind of like a toe poke, and he just head height, and the keeper just looked at him and said,
we're still going for a Lee Ward hat trick today.
Yeah. So he's getting the opportunities here, Mr. Ward.
And he did in the first leg as well, didn't he? I say the first leg, obviously the game a few weeks ago at Christchurch. And
I think he got 2 in that game, didn't he?
Yeah, he did get 2.
Yeah.
He's been absolutely prolific, hasn't he, for AFC Portchester this season. Lee Ward has, he's not a player you want to give a few chances to if you're the away side or our opponents.
Oh, it was cleared. I mean, that was going towards the back post of the Portchester goal.
Believe it, wasn't it? Every single player just let it roll past.
Absolutely, but I think it was Williamson there that just had a quick scan and could see the Christchurch player coming behind and clears it out. I think it's gone out for a corner. I can't really see
Christchurch corner
because I think the queue for the burger bar is really, really large. So the heads in the
burgers are amazing. So
yeah.
I'd say if you get a chance to come down, go to Debbie's Burger, man. They are unreal.
And we're not just saying that because we get them free, and they are really good when they're free. But they are good, very good burgers.
I've been paying for mine.
Oh, yeah. It's who you know.
All the players walk past looking jealous when I've sat there with my
I bet.
I've got a 15-minute window to eat it, and I just sit there.
Just for YouTube, we're 20 minutes in.
So the ball's throated in. It just come in from a throw-in. I think it was a throw-in there, and it was going towards the Portchester near post, and it was just cleared out.
Yeah, Callum just got his foot through that.
Yeah.
So
it's gone out for the throw-in. There's no point in messing around then trying to play.
Like them earlier.
Yeah, and it's picked up by Rain. Rain's played the ball over the top for Lee Ward.
He's quick, isn't he? That left back
is lightning, isn't he?
He was never winning that Lee Ward. Like, of all the things he could do, it is not beat him in a race.
No. It's great ball played in, actually. Woodford.
The defender won it as well.
Yeah, he did. It's gone back to the goalkeeper now. Back to Wilkins.
See, Archie, he's came in. He's done unreal so far, hasn't he?
Yeah, apologies, it's not Wilkins. It's Wilcox.
Yeah. Wilkins on the bench.
He's on the bench. See, it's
so many similar names.
Yeah, this is what the problem is sometimes. Right, the ball's in with Harrison Brook. He's put the ball in.
Oh, chance!
Benfield. 2-0! 2-0. Benfield with a right-hand drive into the bottom of the corner of the post, into the back of the net. AFC Portchester 2. Christchurch 0, and we are in the 23rd minute.
We're looking comfortable in this one, Chris, and this is what we were missing at Christchurch, is taking those chances in the first half. Brilliant play there on the left-hand side from Harrison Brook. He has been so dangerous. And then Williamson slots the ball away. 2-0 to the Royals.
You could say that was 2 assists.
Yeah.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh, it was actually Benfield that got it.
Yeah, Benfield got it. Yeah,
that was my bad.
Yeah.
Because Williamson usually wears number 11, but today he's obviously filling in for Conor Bailey, so he's.
I think now you've got. I'm just looking at the body language for the Christchurch players. You can see now they're going to lose a little bit of discipline here, aren't they?
Well, that's the thing. Like, they've got to commit themselves more now. If they're to get anything out of this game, they need at least 2 goals without conceding. So they do need to commit themselves to get further up the pitch. But the position they're in and the form they're in, I just don't really see them coming back from 2.
No. Oh, the ball's just gone through, actually. We were just saying that. The ball's just come through, and I thought, here we go. It could be 2-1, but it wasn't as close as we probably thought it was going to be. So
again, you said 2-0 is a funny scoreline. You get one and you're back in it, aren't you? So
yeah.
Just got to stay disciplined at the back. Where you do
Absolutely.
I think the way we're playing at the moment, just approaching the 25th minute, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Portugal going 3-4 up at the break with the way we're playing.
I mean, I think they can see. I mean, you're looking at the shape from the Christchurch. There's not a lot of movement in that midfield. I'm looking at Aiton primarily. He wants to pick the ball up and just play, but it's very stagnant.
And that's similar to Sammy, isn't it? And you can't have two of your three midfielders wanting to play like that. You need someone that will do running.
Yeah.
And possibly only one that wants it at his feet and two that do running to have a sort of perfect midfield. Says that Sammy's picked up from Bowie's clearance in the middle. Charlie's pressed him, but he turns in. He looks to play in the striker, but I think that's Jim Cowan that blocks it with his chest.
Yeah.
They've still got it, don't they, Christchurch? Coming forward. Looking to get it into the box.
Good snapshot, really, wasn't it? I mean, he's whipped it on his right foot. I thought he was going to try and bend it.
Flat-footed Mowie. If that was going to a corner, it was goal.
Yeah. It's going to be good movement down that side. Just got to be a little bit careful here. As we said, there's not much really coming through from Christchurch, but again, that was just an opportunity that, to be honest, I've not really seen coming. But again, it's the shape. I'm just looking at the back four. They're being pulled out all over the place, and this works to the Christchurch. I was there in the week from a Portchester perspective, because literally, you drag one of those centre backs out, and it just leaves a gap for just a simple run through from one of the Portchester players.
It's gone out of the ground. We need
even his own players are looking at that and think, what's he done that for?
Why would you kick it backwards as well? Like, he's put it closer towards his own goal. Me and Tony are not happy with that at all. That's one of our balls gone. Well, you just see the shake of Tony's head on the bench there. And now he's slouched back in his chair.
And I believe those are £65 each. I think we mentioned this every week.
Very expensive balls. I hate using them, but I'm on my commentary duties today.
Yeah, that's a good touch. He just got away with him there. The ball was played. There was only two Portchester players at the back, and they've switched to play from left to right.
Lovely.
And it actually caught us out a little bit, and just a really poor touch. So the ball's come into the Christchurch half. Charlie Williamson plays the ball in. The right back tries to control it with his right foot, and swims off the top of his boot out for a Portchester throw-in on the left-hand side.
Rain is coming down now.
I think taken by Marley Ridge. Lee Wart tries to control it on his chest on the turn, and just didn't get control of the ball. But a good effort, really good effort. Macalufi's got it in for Christchester. Christchurch.
We're just going to call them Christchester now.
Christchester.
Christchester FC. There we go.
Apologies, been a long week.
Church fans.
Been a long week.
A long week spent in Christchester.
Yeah.
That's Archie Wilcox again there. Look how high he is.
Yeah.
That just shows how attacking he is. Like, what is his actual position?
I don't know. I got this slight feeling that he's smelling blood. I think Portchester are smelling blood. I think it's. I don't know. I'm just looking at again the way they're set up, Christchurch, and it would worry me if I was their manager. But hey, things change in games.
All they need is a goal.
They needed a goal.
When they're getting forward, they're getting lucky breaks into the box, aren't they? They just need one of those to find the back.
Yeah, and with this wet surface now, that any touch that's not 100% in the right direction, you can nick it. We've seen that a few times already.
It's just lucky that when that did happen, it wasn't already raining and surface was wet and Murray could claim it.
Yeah. So it's out with Wart on the right hand side. Fizzes a ball in. Benfield. It's back out by Christchurch. Mr. Cowan there.
Right through there.
We won't be putting that one on Twitter later.
Maybe they will.
We will.
Yeah.
We will.
Out back with Cowan, just inside our own half.
Yeah, will be.
Williamson plays a 20-yard ball to Williamson, puts the ball in. It's a good idea, actually, because you never quite know where they're going to
The
land.
defender didn't look comfortable with that, did he?
No,
He
Ford
almost
doesn't
seemed
look
to
comfortable
overdo
at
it.
all.
But he did deal with it quite well, to be fair. But it didn't look confident at all.
He doesn't look athletic, does he?
No. So to put it politely. Now wide to Harrison Brook. What's he going to do? He's saw Josh Benfield, a good defender that's out for a Portchester.
Yeah, it's really good.
So just for YouTube, that other voice you can hear is Mr. Ben. If you want to give him a wave.
Hi YouTube.
And if you are tuning in on DJI Gaming, please do head over to AFC Portchester Official and hit that subscribe button. Foul throw, that is not what you want to see at this level.
No.
Really poor there from Porch.
I don't think Harrison actually thinks it was. He's complaining about that. I don't think he actually thought it was a foul throw.
It was one of those that you know, from the position we're in, you know, we're just 20 yards in from the halfway line. In the
Beautiful defending there.
yeah,
And he's won the free kick, Wilcox.
So good. How has he done that?
I don't know.
I'm honestly speechless after that. That was brilliant. That was. He's sort of switched his body with the 11, hasn't he?
He has,
The 11 was there in front, and he's got it switched already and won the foul.
Yeah,
without committing a free kick.
That's it.
Away.
That's it. At the moment, Portchester's just playing the ball around. They're pretty comfortable. You know, it goes into Lee Wart. Lee Wart to I think that was Marley Ridge. Tries to put a through ball to. Was it Josh? Was it?
Yeah.
Through from Josh. Plays the ball through to Harrison Brook, and it's gone out. Quick throw in to Portchester. Yeah, he did take it quickly, didn't he? And correctly. Cabba to Rain. Plays it back just inside our own half to Woodford.
There's no one pressing out. There's no one.
No, so much space.
Wilcox has got the ball.
That's the problem with their four at the back, because their number 3 should be coming out there, but instead.
Marley Ridge has just dinked. If he'd have left that then as that ball comes through, Benfield's nicked it. Rain was coming through, and I think he'd have probably got it with a right-footed shot. But again,
from Marley Ridge, there.
Very, very good, excellent play there from Marley Ridge.
That's the ability he has, doesn't it? It's just that little burst of excellence from him, and we're in.
Again, we've won it early. Look, won it again. Rain, Bevanfield to Wart.
Lovely play.
Marley Ridge to Williamson in their penalty box. He's trying to put the cross in. It's blocked and it's gone out for throw in. About 15-20 yards from the corner flag there on the right hand side. Cowan's got the ball now.
Lovely ball
through. He's on.
Offside.
I thought he was a little bit off, and rightly so. The linesman has flagged and offside. And Christchurch want to play the ball quickly, and the referee's pulled it back because he hasn't put it in the right place.
The ball was rolling when he.
Was it rolling?
Yeah, it was rolling. When
I was looking at his gesture, and he didn't really show any signs of that. But
we're used to that here, aren't we? At the on-site, referees being
especially last week. That was quite questionable, wasn't it, with the lack of communication.
Moe's got it. Tried to play.
What's he pulled it? What's he pulled it back for there?
Just when he's saying they're not being animated. That was the most animated I've ever seen a ref.
What's he doing?
So he's left his foot in on the halfway line there, and that's what the referee has blown up for.
What does this mean?
I don't know what that was. We've got a free kick to Christchurch, just inside their own half.
I'm confused. I don't know what that was for. But nothing amazes me these days. But you know, I could see the Portchester manager, looking and perplexed.
And we were.
Yeah, and I think he gave him a little talking to.
I tell you what, that is.
That is.
He looked onside from here.
That's questionable.
So he's flagged it. It was just actually about a yard inside the Christchurch's half, and it was a great ball put through.
Ooh, is it just a header? But Moe comes in.
Yeah, Moe's collected that quite easily.
Plays it out straight away as well. We could come and break here. Is that Harrison Brook out wide? But it's good defending out for throwing.
Yeah, it's. I mean, what's your general views, Ben, on the way Christchurch have set up in this first? We're in the 33rd minute. What do you think?
Well, I think it's very negative from them, to be fair. Like the the way they've set up is 4 at the back. You usually think quite attacking, but they've kind of sat back in their own half, haven't they? I can't think of any times I've had any real possession in the Portchester defensive half. It's just kind of long balls into there, isn't it? And another needless free kick from the refs to give there. They still had possession, didn't they?
They're complaining that advantage wasn't given there, but it's difficult when the referee sees a player already being pulled back. Is he actually going to get the ball away?
I think the problem is here, I'm looking at the back 4, I'm looking at their number 8 and their number 6. They're kind of like playing 2 holding midfield players who are playing, personally, I think they're playing too close to the back 4.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like 4 at the back is usually quite attackive, but this just seems negative playing. They haven't seen the go, and they're getting skinned every time on that side by Harrison Brook and Marley Ridge, Josh Benfield coming in to help. They can't deal with them, can they?
No, and I think there's the young lad at right back there's the number 2. You know, it's a learning curve for these players. You know, but you know there's some experience in this team, and you could probably say there's some frustration. He's hit it. He's hit it. Well, Carlos has hit it. He fancies it again. He's hit it from about 25 yards out, and the keeper's had to go down to his left-hand post just to clear it. It was a comfortable save again, but you know, there's chances all over here. And again, little niggy foul to Christchurch.
There was again. He just put his knee up and put his hand on his knee there.
There's no hand signals from the referee. He's gesturing with his feet.
Yeah.
So
what's it called? That game where you play at Christmas where you have to guess what you are. We've not had any words. That's kind of what he's doing. He's showing
Are you trying to say he's trying to guess like a referee?
Yeah. He's trying to play it out what's happening. He's not trying to tell us what he's given. He's showing it out. Yeah, I mean,
again, the ball has been fizzed into the Portchester box, and it's been cleared comfortably there. And again, you know, we've cleared it. It's gone straight over the top. It was to Benfield. He didn't win the header in the air. He's trying again to win the ball. He did. He's going after it again. So the ball's just on the halfway line. Again, it's nicked by Rain just inside the centre circle, but it goes back to a Christchurch player. Again, you know, the Christchurch players are looking at each other and thinking, well, there's no movement.
Yeah,
there is no movement.
They're just playing it back and forth now, but as we say, they've got a ball into the middle, but again, they're forced back or sideways. They've got a bit of space here with the number 8. Trying to play it in, but Woodford gets that away comfortably. Like there was no risk
poor.
in that.
It is really, really poor. I mean, the Makaluf is even now. He's gesturing to his own players. You know what's happening here. What you're doing. There isn't a lot of mobility in this team. I would say. I'm looking, you know, down the left hand side. Yes, there's youth down the right hand side. The 2 centre backs
committing himself.
Yeah,
the right back. He looks like he could, but he just isn't. Maybe that's what he's been told, or lack of confidence or something. I don't know, but he's got the movement. He's just not committing himself.
But you've also got to look at it as well. You're 2-0 down. You want a reaction, don't you? You want some form of a reaction.
To be fair, they have been better since the second goal in. It's just still not been anything looking like they're going to score. To be fair,
no.
But I don't remember a chance where I thought, that's a good opportunity that could go in.
So they've got Lee Watt really playing on the back foot of their defence. Portugal just trying to keep the ball through the middle. But if you look at Warty's body actions, every time the ball's to the defence, it's hand up and I'm going to make the run.
Yeah, it's just been that one over there. I don't think it was offside, but
we'll have a look at VO later, Ben.
Yeah, they get VAR on it after the game.
VEO, not VAR. That's what we got.
We'll sort it out.
Wilcox down on this right hand side, plays it into Charlie Williamson.
Stop it. That's the difference. He's committing himself.
Cuts it inside. It's cleared by the Christchurch player. Wilcox picks it up. I think he was going to pick it up, but he's let it go out for the throw-in. Quickly taken out to Ray. Switches it across to Izzy on the left-hand side. Izzy drives into their half. Plays it back into our own half to Woodford. Woodford to Rain.
He's got so much space and time here, hasn't he? They're not committing themselves.
Yeah,
they're closing it down now when it's out wide. But
Molly Ridge
they just don't care.
To Wilcox. They lose the ball. Just got to be a little bit careful here. Just a little bit sloppy in the passing.
But again, when they got the ball coming forward, they did nothing with it, did they? They gave the ball straight away to James Cowan. it's just they need to be more like. It just seems like they don't want it at the minute, isn't it?
No, it's. I'm looking again. We're looking at body language. I'm looking at certain players. It's all right, 20, 25 years ago when you can prance around and play immaculate balls every now and then, but the game's moved on from that.
Yeah, you need commitment and work rate from everyone.
You need players to be quick, strong on the ball, think quick, move quick, and anticipate. And I'm not seeing that from Christchurch.
No, not at all.
But again, there might be in a rebuilding program. I don't know. I don't want us to be a little bit unkind here, but it's a little bit like men against boys.
Yeah, it's what we saw at Christchurch as well, though, isn't it? Especially in that second half, like that's where fitness really came into it.
Yeah,
and I would also say Portchester are probably in second gear.
Yeah, against Shaftesbury, we had to try our hardest. And the problem we get is against these teams, like we know we're going to win, we just get complacent and.
Oh, he's in.
No, he's got it.
He's come.
He's got it. Who's goalkeeping? The goalkeeper's come out to collect it, and a few hearts were in mouths in the commentary box here. But Moe just got his body in the way and fell on the top of the ball. Again, we've played the ball. We're now in the penalty box for
clearance.
Yeah. Yeah,
see how slippery it is now as well.
Yeah, so just to make you aware, and probably already know this at home, the rain is now bucketing it down. So this surface is going to kick up a little bit. It's going to be wet.
There'll be change of boots at half time.
Yeah.
Getting the old studs on the metals. Can't see what's going on.
Yeah, it's in the corner. It's played out.
Oh, there it is. Good quick feet from Sammy. But again, he's gone.
That's not a foul. That's not a foul.
Really?
Never a foul.
It was good quick.
Never a foul. Now he's pulling the player across. He's playing the Portchester player.
Really?
Come on.
Really?
Just get on with it, ref. I'm not being funny. There was nothing there.
There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong. Referee's talking to Warty and to Rain. He's gesturing. I think he's asking.
Woody is. Oh no, it's Wilcox.
Wilcox. He's booking him.
What? Oh my god.
So Rain has gone in the book.
No, it's not Rain.
It's Wilcox.
It's Wilcox.
And that's even worse in a way, because then if you've got a last foul, what is he booking him for? That's his first foul.
You can see Wilcox literally wringing out his shirt on the pitch there.
That's his first foul, isn't it?
No, he's had a couple, isn't he, on the halfway line.
Yeah, there's a few of the spectators kind of gesturing and not too far away from us. And again, I think that's a poor free kick and a poor yellow card.
I didn't even think it was a free kick.
No, I didn't. You look at the first few minutes of the game where we had the Christchurch player go through the back of the AFC Portchester player. How is that not? We talk about consistency from referees. It doesn't matter if it's the 3rd minute or the 93rd. If you're going to give a yellow card for something like that, you've got to be consistent across the board.
Well, that one was way more of a foul. Never mind even asking for a yellow card. But I don't understand that. But yeah, especially I thought Sammy, he did well to get quick feet away the first time, but he just cut back, didn't he, and tried to do them all again, and he just lost the ball. That's all it was. It
was a good through ball there from I think that was it from?
It was from Marley.
Marley Ridge, trying to
he's just done himself there.
Yeah, look at that.
Did you see that? Did you see the way he slid in there? That was both feet up, both studs up.
He's played on. He's gestured that. He's given the advantage. Yeah. I think he will pull it. He won't pull it back for a free kick, but I think he will. He will have the player. He will have the player.
You can't do that. If that hits Marley Ridge's leg, then that's potential to be a bone break with the pace he slid in with his studs up. That was poor from the Christchurch player there. And the ref does need to give him a talking to when play stops.
It'd be interesting to see if he does go back for that. We're just, as I just mentioned, about consistency from referees and lack of it that we've seen in this division at the moment.
That shouldn't happen. So the ball's been played down the Portchester right-hand side.
Goal.
Oh, I thought number 7 then was going to put that in Moe's left-hand corner post and into the back of the net, but it's just narrowly gone wide.
Whispered against the post.
Of his left-hand post. Yeah, I mean, look, we're in the 44th minute. I think, looking at this, it's been a good first half, but I would say we need to raise it up another level. They've had the odd chance and it's been close. Keep giving them chances, they'll put one of these away. So we really do need another goal if we can and try and put this game to bed.
That's what I mean. We get too complacent with it, don't we? We think that we're going to win and we think the game's over. Yeah. They score one of them, they're back in it instantly.
Yeah. We saw it against US on Tuesday, didn't we?
Yeah.
Just getting, as Chris mentioned, we thought it'd be a walkover, but it just wasn't the case. That's a lovely ball.
It's handball as well, by the way. It's played into Benfield.
Lee
Wart's just hit one.
Through ball to Harrison.
Yeah. I'm assuming that was a shot because if it had just looked up a little second, Harrison Brock was running through on the left-hand side and a nice little ball put through and he'd have scored that.
The ref's not brought it back for the foul.
Yeah, he didn't speak to number 11, did he? But
he went straight. He went straight through with studs down. You've got to at least give him a talking to for that because yes, he made no contact, but he still made the tackle.
Well, the ball's with the goalkeeper now with the goal kick. We're now into added time of the first half. Yeah.
Those past couple have been poor, haven't they?
Yeah, and I thought his kicking in the first 25, 30 minutes was actually exceptional.
Maybe it's just a change of conditions now. But yeah, as you say, his distribution was quality before the past few.
So the ball's on the right-hand side. Williamson plays
the
ball. He's headed it straight to the goalkeeper's hands.
It was a pass back.
It was easy.
Anywhere else,
it was harder to get the goalkeeper to catch it.
There needs to be more credit for Charlie Williams.
Yeah, lovely ball.
That was a quality pass, wasn't it?
Right on his head. Anywhere else, and it's almost like he's defending it, wasn't it? A soft header into the keeper's hands. Jesus.
So we're now into the 46th minute. The referee is taking a glance at his watch, and was going to say the big hands on the 12. And, but we better not do that. So again, Christchurch have the ball just outside their penalty box. Lee Wart takes a little bit of a niggle at him. The number 3 plays the ball.
Good, Charlie.
Charlie's
he's been the legs of Sammy there.
He's been exceptional, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's just getting a bit frustrated. I think he just wants a bit more support.
Yeah, there you go. Now there's the.
It's got to be a yellow card.
It's got to be. He's put the Charlie Williamson's gone through. The number 3, the captain, has seen it. Pulled the shirt back.
Look at the number on his shirt. It's all the way up.
Yeah.
Pulled up like that. Look.
Yeah.
You can see where
there's no denying the shirt was pulled. So
the 3 is
a yellow card for the captain.
Well, it's been a long time coming, let's face it. It's been a couple of challenges.
You should have had it for when he sliced it from the back over there. Right, God, James.
Now the consistency's there.
For the Pompey fans, it's half-time at Fratton Park. Portsmouth 0, Carlisle United 0.
Apparently Carlisle have brought over 1,000 fans today.
Have they?
From all that way to Pompey. That's what I was told earlier, but fair play to them if that's true.
So Cowan with the free kick. We're now into the 47th minute. Is he going to float one in? It looks like it. He is.
That's a beautiful cross.
It's come out.
Church defenders there.
Benfield collects it.
There we go. Half time.
Yeah, it's half time.
Right, we will be back shortly.
As Benfield and Macalufi hugging. So half time. AFC Portchester 2, Christchurch 0. So guys, what's your thoughts?
Well, it could be more. It probably should be more as well. I think the mistake we made on Tuesday was not killing the game off when we had the chance when we were on top, and I think it could come back to bite us again today. We do need a third goal, I reckon, especially with how the Christchurch be coming forward. If we do get that third goal, that'll kill them off, I reckon.
I think, as we said, I think after 20 minutes, 25 minutes when the second goal went in, the discipline wasn't there. or the discipline was starting. I think the gaps are in the centre-back positions. I think rightly so, Ben mentioned in that first part of the game, the right-hand side has been really key because, or the left-hand side for Portchester, because they've put the right back under so much pressure and they're creating 2v1 overloads. And what's happening is, I noticed in the first half as well, was the forward play from Warty, Marley Ridge and Harrison Brook was that they're all looking to pull players out of position. And if you look at the 2 goals that were scored, to be fair, were both generated by Harrison Brook nicking the ball. And let's be really honest, he shouldn't have been even given the chance to nick it. He's played the ball in, a little bit of a mishap in the box and bang goal. And same with the second one.
He's creating the chances himself, isn't he? He's doing all the hard work. That's the difference.
I'm going to grab a burger.
There you go.
into the Christchurch half. It's with Marley Ridge at the moment. Player's gone down injured for Christchurch. Let's see. Player stop for a second. Hopefully the injury to the Christchurch player isn't too serious.
I think it's a head injury.
Is it a head injury? Yeah. Okay.
It's always 10 times worse in this weather as well, isn't it? It just hits you doubly as hard.
Yeah. I don't think the physio's too concerned.
I think he's just a bit like dazed, you know. He has to slowly get to his feet.
I thought they were dazed after about 25 minutes.
When that second goal hit the back of the net.
Yeah. I think this is this is a game now where I was just talking to another supporter and actually mentioned that there was a game previously. I think it may have been last season or the season before where we were 4-1 up. Weather kicked in, 78th minute, game was abandoned, and we had to play the game again. I'm not saying we want that to happen, absolutely not. But that's a great challenge. Then that's a great challenge.
Again.
Archie Wilcox, a great challenge. Ball's just outside the D of the Portchester penalty box.
So he's got the overlap there. Why is he not using it? Why is he still not using it?
Great challenge.
Why is he not using the overlap?
That was a great challenge by Cowan there. Warts in the air. It's gone long. Back into the Christchurch half. They play it back. It goes across. It's going from there right to left. Portchester just gets set. Defence shifting across left and right. Portchester bench is very quiet. So the manager must be extremely happy with how things are going. Oh, wow. Just to let everybody know, a little bit sad news coming through. One of the greats of English football, Bobby Charlton, Sir Bobby Charlton has passed away. Condolences to Bobby Charlton's family and also Manchester United Football Club.
Absolutely. As a United fan, it's absolutely shocking to hear that.
And that grieves me to mention Manchester United.
It just kind of came out of nowhere, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Offside given.
One of England's greats. So
great player. Great player with his twin brother Jackie, who played. I think managed. Was it Newcastle? Played for Leeds. Managed Republic of Ireland, Middlesbrough, I believe, as well. Correct me if I'm wrong on that.
No,
but great players, and sad to hear.
It's a loss to the footballing world.
Yeah, big loss to English football. Anyway, let's get back to the game. Not really much has happened.
They've looked more comfortable.
Yeah. They've come out with a bit of swagger about them, haven't they?
The hairdryer treatment.
The hairdryer treatment happened. If anybody can go back to the Beckham days, another player I don't like mentioning. And not because he plays for Manchester United. Ball's put out. Another ball. I mean, I think Ben's right. Christchurch have come out with a little bit more emphasis on play.
We just look a bit shell-shocked in midfield, don't we, with how they've came out. Like defensively, we've had to make a couple of last-ditch tackles, especially Archie's one there. He just came out of nowhere, didn't he? And he won the ball, but they have looked all right. Just a couple of the final passes that Christchurch have got. Sammy there, who's holding it up at the edge of the box. He had a player overlapping him, right?
Yeah.
Well, I reckon he should have played it out.
He was just too focused with the ball and where he was going.
Yeah, he wants to do it all himself, doesn't he? Rather than get the help from his guys. Maybe a lack of trust in his team for the ability.
I think with a player like Sammy McAloofy, there's no doubt. Talking to people around who've watched Sammy over the years and said what he has got great ability. I think last season he was at Shoning, wasn't he?
He was Shoning, yeah.
Yeah, and he was quite dynamic with his link-up play with Lee Ward. Yeah, but that just didn't kind of happen for him at Portchester, did it this season?
No, it's after that he got the 4-match ban with the FA Cup scandal, and he got replaced almost, didn't he, with everyone shining, because that was when we went on our good run of 4 where it started. And he just kind of got replaced with the team, and he had to battle his way back, and he just
great ball,
Lee Ward!
Lee Ward's in the box. He's had it nicked off his foot, and he's played it. He's tried to get it on his right foot to bend it round the goalkeeper, and I think
very right-footed.
Very right-footed. I think he nearly put the floodlight out there with that shot. Credit to him to bring the ball down. But
He had
Probably-
3 players on him there.
Yeah,
as well,
3
so-
players were actually on him, but I think probably a fair shout to him was say after that first touch, hit it on the second, but he took the second and the third, and then hit the
He
shot.
just took too late, didn't it? And the defender actually got a touch on the ball.
Yeah.
But then he got it back in under control and just fired it wide. Oh, good block from Harrison. He needed to get there, and he's going in for
that one as well. That's a great Harrison ball
done.
there. It's a great challenge from the centre back from Christchurch.
He was very strong in that, wasn't he? You have to
Yeah.
be strong to get a tackle off Lee Ward.
Yeah,
Sammy's quite deep there. He's in his own half there.
yeah. He's picking the ball up because there was nothing showing, was there?
He's the only one creating
Oh.
stuff, though. Chance here. Goal.
Good
2-1.
goal, 2-1. Unfortunately, there Portchester just switched off. Let Sammy Macalufi have the ball, drifts in, and just plays a simple ball. There's just nobody there.
I think we need to wake up a bit this second half.
They've come out, haven't they? Credit to Christchurch. They've come out with a real bee in their bonnet this second half.
It's like the swaps. Like we're now playing in blue and they're playing in orange. So just need to wake up a little bit.
Let's hope it's not one of those games.
That
don't
is
like
a
those
poor goal
games.
to concede, though. That was very easy. It was just the ball slipped in behind, wasn't it? No one really followed him.
Yeah, so it's AFC Portchester 2, Christchurch 1, and we're in the 51st minute.
Yeah, very, very poor goal to concede, but hopefully that wakes us up and gives us the energy that we need to get back into it. Well, I say back into it, we're ahead, get back how we were playing in the first half. I think half-time kind of came at a bad time, didn't
Yeah, it did actually.
we just started to find our feet again after a spell of just being quite sluggish and passing it around the back. So
Yeah, it's a bit laboured at the moment. That was a great link-up play there by Benfield and Lee Watt. Again, miscommunication, look. Miscommunication.
Izzy's done really
Izzy's
well.
done
there.
really, really well.
still going.
So the ball's
is it?
down at the Portchester right-hand side. Ball's whizzed in, and the goalkeeper picks it. So Murray throws the ball out to the right-hand side to Marley Ridge. Just inside our own half. Benfield turns neatly. He's got a bit of space there. Marley Ridge runs on the outside.
Oh, what a ball!
Lee Ward.
No!
No way!
It's in the net. It's not going to count.
Warty finishes it after a beautiful through ball, and again, the second time the linesman's flagged him from offside. From here, he didn't look offside. But again, it's difficult, isn't it? We are in a different angle.
But from here, as you say, it did not look offside at all. He's in again.
That's a penalty. It's got to be a penalty, surely.
Yeah.
He's given it. It's a penalty to Christchurch. And it is all going wrong for AFC Portchester in the first 10 minutes of this second half.
I had a sneaky
line
feeling.
flag.
The liner hasn't given that.
No, the referee. That's off the referee. It was a penalty, though, in my opinion. He's when you're going through the back of players like that. What an opportunity for Christchurch. Come on, Murray.
Second week in a row, we've given a penalty away.
Same situation.
Christian, you jinxed it by saying I hope it's not one of those games.
I think the liner has kept his flag down. He's not gestured one bit at all, and is that Macalufi?
It's Macalufi taking it.
Come on, Murray. Come on, Stephen.
54th minute.
2-2.
Goal, penalty scored by Macalufi. AFC Portchester 2, Christchurch 2. This is, if I'm being really honest, this is Portchester switching off.
Nice.
Purely switching off. They're not picking players up. I mean, let's be really honest as well. Our left back was nowhere to be seen then, if I'm being really honest. And a simple through ball. Simple through ball.
But again, you say the first goal we needed to wake up from, we haven't woken up, and now look at the situation we're in. We're now level pegging, and to be honest, we're nowhere near it. Christchurch are dominating.
They certainly are on top at the moment, and Portchester do need to change something here because the last thing we want is for obviously a third Christchurch goal, but the game to get away from Portchester, which is at risk of doing right now because it is just floods and floods of blue coming forward.
What's going on?
It's even as bad as somebody actually buying you a vegan flapjack.
That sounds personal.
Yeah.
Is it not good then?
It's as good as the football at the moment.
Oh, terrific.
Terrific. Yeah.
From a Christchurch
I don't
perspective.
recommend a vegan flapjack.
Oh, come on, Porchy. Wake
I
up.
don't know what's going on here at the moment.
The ref was talking to someone, but I don't know who. Maybe a bit of squabbling on the bench or something behind the bench. But we clearly saw something, the ref. We're playing on now. It's an interesting kickoff technique there. Just everyone run at them from the start.
We're just hopeful now that Portchester now kicking into gear here. You know, 2-0, it was easy.
Good ball in.
2-0 was easy.
Yeah.
2-2 now, different game. So let's see what happens. I mean, would you be looking at making any changes at all?
Maybe just a bit of fresh legs to freshen up because it's kind of gone stale, hasn't it?
Here you go, there's a chance.
Charlie Williamson's gone through on the right-hand side, puts the ball in, out to Harrison Brook.
Redeem himself for the penalty.
Oh! He stinks it, and he's hit it, and he's whipped it, and it's just gone past the keeper's far post and gone for a goal kick. Great little work of play there from Harrison Brook. Good work down the right-hand side from Charlie Williamson. Puts the ball in, passes everybody as it skims across the face of the goal, and Harrison controls it, dinks it with his right foot, tries to bend it round goalkeeper's near post. So
it was a good attempt.
Yeah, really good.
I think going back to what Ben was saying, though, I do think there's something needs to change. I'm not sure whether it's a substitution or a formation, but there are two different sides on the pitch from what we saw in the first half.
Do you know what the difference is? Makaluf playing in the hole.
Yeah,
playing,
you're actually totally right there.
Yeah, he's playing.
He's playing more forward, isn't he?
Yeah, and look, they've realised that with the Portchester play with the two fullbacks quite high, so they're looking at that gap that they can play into. But somebody needs to pick up Makaluf.
I would personally bring on Connor Bailey and have more, maybe put Harrison up front and take off Josh Benfield and have more of a defensive shape to handle McAleaf because.
The cross! Oh,
great ball in, then Williamson again. And he's lying flat on the floor as he put that effort in. And it goes out probably about 10, 15 yards from the corner flag on the Portchester left-hand side for a throw-in. But that's better interactive play. Nice little 1-2 passes. Again, you know, it's coming this side, down the right-hand side, the Christchurch left-hand side, which totally different to the first half. So maybe they've seen that as a little bit of a weakness. But the Makaluf element for Christchurch
is definitely working.
Is working.
I think
somebody needs to pick him up.
He's been given a free kick here, I think, because Ryan Woodford's made a dart and run forwards.
Well, one thing I want to say as well with AFC Portchester is we know we go top of the league today, and we talk about consistency, and I think we've won the last six league games on the bounce, and you know we just can't let it slip. We don't want to repeat it last season.
No, well,
form has to be consistent here.
His goal difference is a big thing as well, and today was a real chance to edge away with goal difference.
Ball's floated in. It's cleared by the Christchurch defence. Harrison Brook floats it back in. Hits it. Goalkeeper goes down to the right-hand side. Comfortable save.
Some ones are difficult with the surface.
Yeah, so good snapshot there from Lee Watt. So we've had two chances in less than a couple of minutes. Yeah. So we woke up in a little bit. I still say the Makaluf element is somebody should be picking him up. And we're not at the moment. But maybe that's something that will be looked at shortly.
Maybe Moby's got something up his sleeve. Let's hope so.
Yeah, I think we need Connor Bailey on the pitch to make more stability on the defensive side of the game, because for that penalty we got caught up front with Harrison. Yeah. Obviously Harrison is not naturally a wing back; he's more of an attacking player. He wants to commit, so
that's where we need Charlie.
Yeah,
that's where we need Charlie in those positions.
Charlie will come on this one, and Connor will go on the other side. Just need something to shape it up. I don't think.
I'd prefer Harrison Brook.
Well played from Jake Rain there. Ref, want to take the free kick there, please?
Well done, Jim.
Cohen's won it back. Good ball through.
It's through to Benfield. Benfield looks up on his right foot, plays it in. Doesn't get to a Portchester player.
Corner.
And it's a corner ball.
We got lucky to get a corner from that, I will admit.
Yeah, I thought it was a poor ball from Benfield actually when he tries to play it in.
He's definitely better at finishing the crosses rather than.
Do you know what? How far he was at? I'd have had a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's
Smash out the keeper.
Unselfishly, he's played it across the face of goal.
There's no way the keeper will catch it.
No. And we've hit the ball in the same place again, near post. Comes back out. Rain's got the ball.
Shoot.
How's that not gone in?
Rain, just to let you know, Rain's played the ball in as it's come outside the box. He's hit it first time, and Cabba's stuck a foot out, and it's just literally gone narrowly past the post. But unfortunately, linesman's flagged for an offside.
Wouldn't have counted anyway.
So it wouldn't have counted. But again, 3 chances in less than 3 or 4 minutes. So look, it's picking up. But again, I think we just got to be careful. Really, really careful.
We just need to take them. That's the problem we have. We need to take our chances.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
One goal. That's all we need is one goal to get back in front.
This kind of reminds me of the game on Tuesday, if I'm being really honest.
Yeah, it does.
It actually matters this time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, every game matters, don't forget. Those that bit of silver at the end of the season is what's going to give us confidence in Southern Div 2 next season.
Yeah, if we get there.
No, when we get there.
When we get there. Come on, the Porch.
You know, we're not going to win. Oh wow, it'd be great if we did, but we're not going to win every single game from now to the end of the season. We're going to come up against challenges. Look at Shaftesbury last Saturday. You know what a response that was in the last 9 minutes.
That's the difference, though. Like we were very, very good because we knew that it wasn't going to be a win. We knew it wasn't going to be a guaranteed winning at Shaftesbury. We had to battle this. We're looking against second bottom of the league and we're struggling because we've got that sense of overconfidence, possibly. That we know we're a better team.
It's just what Chris said, to switching off. We come out in this second half, and it's like the roles had switched with the dynamic of the game.
I think we'd switched off. I think it was more a case of we switched off, and they're just playing their normal game. But the one difference with Macalufu, the one thing that drives managers nuts here, and also being part of the game is time wasting. There's a lot of time wasting here. It's in the box. Oh, it was going to Marley Ridge there, took a snapshot, and
Woody had to get that.
Yeah, he had to. So just to explain, the ball's come out from the Christchurch player. It's coming to our half, and Woody, just on the edge of the D in our half, has played the ball. Nice little gentle header to the left-hand side. If he hadn't have made that header, they were through again. So look, they are dangerous. They are dangerous. So.
Going to roll out, or maybe not.
No, and the ball goes out down the Portchester right hand side, probably 15 yards from the corner flag for a Portchester throw in. It's going to be taken now. I think that's Marley Ridge.
It's Williamson. Marley Ridge came and collected it. He's played the 1-2.
He's played the
1-2.
In. He's floated in. Cleared.
Wow,
cleared by the defender there. It was just going to land straight on Lee Wart's head.
He was waiting for it.
And it didn't happen. Harrison brought us through. In the box.
Oh, it's got to be!
There's some... Yep, as one of the supporters said, you just hit it.
Here come Christchurch.
Macalufi. He's through.
Macalufi, what a run, and Woody does brilliant. And what a ball!
Really, really well. Harrison Brooks got the ball now. Going down to Portchester left-hand side. Cuts him back to Cowan. Cowan back to Brooke. Now with Izzy.
It just needed someone to smash it again. Someone tripped over the ball, didn't they?
Yeah, it's switched now left to right from Rain to Wilcox, sorry. Ball floated in to Ward. Lovely touch. The ball again's pushed in.
It's coming.
It's 4th attempt. It's nearly there again, but not enough. Ball's just in with Cowan. Cowan just plays a nice intricate pass with Benfield. Benfield to Cabba. Cabba now inside just to Rain. Rain pushes it to the right-hand side to Wilcox. Wilcox plays the ball to Wart.
Conley.
Wart plays it.
Just the final ball.
Just that final ball again. Right. I'm surprised that is not a foul to Portchester then. Cowan's got the ball. Drifts inside.
Well pass.
I think
this is domination from Portugal at the minute, though.
Cowan.
Josh Benfield.
He's played it back to Rain. We're just outside the D.
Let's give it to Marley
Ridge. Marley Ridge to Cowan. I thought he was going to line one up there.
I think he thought he was going to shoot there.
Benfield.
Oh,
Ball.
that's not a foul. That's not a foul.
He slipped.
That's not a free
Just-
kick.
No, just to explain here, Benfield's gone to take the shot, and as he's taken the shot, he's slipped,
It's not a foul.
and it's made contact with the number 4 from Christchurch. It was not a deliberate attempt to hit the player. He just slipped as he's played the ball, and unfortunately, both feet did rise, but it was a slip.
Can't give that as a free kick. You have to give that as a drop ball or something because it's obviously not on purpose.
Yeah.
It's accidental.
It is a foul. In my eyes, I know he's taken his shot, but he's still gone through the player after, and it's one of those, isn't it? It's so difficult sometimes to call on these things, but
Just hope he doesn't get booked for that because if he does, then that is ridiculous.
He's booking him.
he is booking him.
Oh my god.
We'll make sure it is yellow, yeah?
Oh my god.
I thought I saw the red then, but he's taking his wallet.
I don't know if he's going yellow or red here. I'd say from the body language, it looks like it's going to be yellow. It doesn't help, though, when players roll around like the Christchurch player did in that scenario.
So the referee's talking to Benfield. He's giving him a little bit of a talking to here, and it looks as though he's going into the referee's book. I'm interested to see what he's going to give here. I'm assuming it's going to be a yellow card. He's given the yellow card. As I said, disappointing with the referee. He has consulted the linesman there. There is a player, I think, it's the player that went down, who's made the miraculous recovery. It must have been that holy water.
The magic
It's
sponge.
falling
Magic
from the
sponge.
sun, magic sponge.
And he's back on his feet. He's now with the goalkeeper on the edge of the
Move
tee.
that forward as well.
Yeah, moved it forward. It happens all the time, doesn't it?
I don't see how that's a yellow card. I honestly don't.
No,
because
I don't.
It was a complete accident.
It's an accident.
It's the same
It's
thing.
a foul, but it's not a yellow card. But there are, I'll tell you what, just looking at that as well, there are being feet left in on these challenges now. And in this weather, you're playing a dangerous game.
Yeah.
The last
It's
thing
just
Ports
one
need to do
slip.
right now is go down to 10 men.
It's just one slip away from losing it all, really.
Yeah, we're in the 67th minute. AFC Portchester 2,
Right, come out
Christchurch
to
2.
Izzy. Come out to Izzy. Well done.
Ball's
Oh,
played from Woodford in our own half. Izzy brings the ball forward, just inside Christchurch half to Harrison Brook. Harrison Brook plays it back to Woodford. Woodford's going back to Murray the goalkeeper. Murray the goalkeeper
Murray.
takes a touch and hits the ball long. Not contested from a Portchester player.
The defenders don't look confident with it. The keepers all right at the back, but the Christchurch defenders do not look confident with that at all.
No, I think the two central midfield players are there for a picking.
Yeah.
They're very, very slow.
They just need to
Extremely
put
slow.
pressure on them.
Back to Cabba in our own half. Takes a quick look around.
Turn.
Looks to see who's on. Rain, just a nice reverse turn. Cowan plays the ball on
It's
to
a lovely
Williamson. It's a
ball.
great ball just outside the 18-yard box.
Corner.
And goes out for a corner.
Chris, what are your thoughts at the minute? What would you change if you could?
I think going back to what Ben was saying, for me, I think we've got to be very, very careful from a defensive perspective. We haven't looked comfortable all game, if I'm being honest. And as we said, it's kind of contradictory that on the first half, they didn't really cause problems, but there were times when they had half chances. But, as it is at the moment, we've just taken a corner, and not a great corner, if I'm being really honest.
That's
Williamson's gone through, and the player's nicked him. He's gone down on the floor, and the referee's pointed for the throw-in to Christchurch. It's again consistency, and repeatedly consistency, because again that's a problem.
That's a foul.
It's a foul.
That's a free
It doesn't
kick.
matter how much slight contact there is.
There's contact at the end of the
He's
day.
made there's enough contact to make him go on the floor. So he's stopped the run.
Great work by Marley Ridge there.
it's
It's
pull
just
shot.
too far out and a pull shot. Again, it's five, 6 chances now that Portchester have had, but I think they've still got to be really, really careful here. Really careful.
Well done, Woody.
Oh,
Harris.
come on. Actually, going forward, Brooks been brilliant, but at the moment, you kind of
He's
just
not-
want him
he's
to
not a
stay.
defender, is he?
No,
He's
you
not a
want him to
defender.
stay in the
And
Christchurch
that's what I
half.
mean. Like Connor Bailey
Brilliant play from
suits that
Water.
role.
So again, look out there. I'm not being funny, but just listen to the call. We heard him from here. There's just something. There's a gear in the machine right now that just isn't working with the other gears.
Just need something to change it. And obviously, we know how many late goals we score. We're becoming a bit of a specialist at them, but I don't want to rely on them against teams like Christchurch. No offence to Christchurch, but they're second bottom and we're going for the title. So
Yeah.
it's these
And I
teams.
think
Take
gone
a
out for
corner
a
there.
corner.
It is a corner.
Gone
Yeah,
out
that's
for a
good.
corner there. Down on the Portchester left-hand side, Christchurch's right-hand side. Corner going to be taken by Coward.
Come on, James. We just haven't had good deliveries, have we, so far?
We've not
Just
gone past the
not
first man of the
corners.
first post.
From
That's
the open play, our crosses have been good. Like that one straight towards his head. It's just from corners. As I saw,
It's another corner, I think.
give it a goal kick.
Yeah, it's given the goal kick.
Looks like just came off Woody's foot there at the back post.
Yeah, it's been whizzed in. It's quite a high corner actually, and it was always curling towards goal, but away from goal. And I think as Ben said rightly so, there was a little bit nick there.
Player
from
down
Milford.
there.
Again, another player down.
And they are making a substitution, so could be this player here coming off.
Yeah, Makalufi.
So Ben,
Is it-
what's
is he going
you're
over?
close to the dressing room, right?
Yeah,
What's the atmosphere like at the moment? Like, did you pop in at half time or?
it's very good atmosphere.
Yeah.
The feeling around the club is very, especially after the late winners against Fareham and
Shaftesbury.
Shaftesbury. Yeah, everyone's positive at the minute, and we're all feeling good about the season so far.
So you're probably the most shocked out of all three of us to see Portugal come in at half time at 2-0 and then
I
come
just-
10
I don't
minutes.
see why
Just a
we
poor
didn't-
10 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah.
2-0 is a funny, it's 2-0 up, fine, but it's a sticky point because one goal and you're in it.
Yeah.
Exactly that. Yeah.
And I think when you've got to switch on even against poor teams, and this is not. Don't get me wrong, this is not a great team.
No.
They've got one or two very very gifted players. Makalufi, we know about.
But he's only just slotted into the team, you know. He
Yeah,
shouldn't be
but-
having that sort of effect on this game.
The thing I will
I
say-
think from their perspective, they're expecting this. From a Portchester perspective, we should know this.
Go on.
Lee Wilson, offside again.
No.
Great save. Great
What a
save.
7 chances.
What I will say as well, though, Sammy, he only managed 70 minutes last weekend for Christchurch, so it could be a fitness problem coming in for him. So we could be all right in terms of defensive now if he is struggling with his fitness later
Yeah,
I
on
think
in
with
the
the
game.
squad Portugal have got, though, one player shouldn't dictate the game as much as Makalufi is at the minute.
No. Well,
Oh,
you
that
look
was
at,
a poor touch there. And we're going to get a throw in,
you
but
look at the defenders. Only Archie Wilcox played on Tuesday night. Everyone else has had a week off. So, like it does Izzy and Woody. So I don't get why it's so sluggish to call it that.
I think you've got to look at who's caught. Like, obviously, unfortunately, Harrison was the one that gave away the penalty. But then you do have to ask yourself, where were the defenders? Why is it Harrison Brook, the last man?
Because he was playing at left back. That's the problem. When you haven't got a natural defensive-minded player,
Thought that could have been a foul. as
Yeah,
well.
I mean, the one good thing you've got with Connor Bailey, you can go forward and he can defend.
Yeah, with H, he just likes to go forward.
He likes to go
because
forward.
he isn't suited to this role. He is definitely more of an attacker.
I mean, who would you play that? Would you put Connor in there?
I'd put Connor in there and maybe take one of the strikers off and put H up front.
Yeah, I was just thinking what Benfield off.
Yeah, because the thing with Josh is like he's just not himself today, is he? That's the problem. That's the only problem he's having. And that's a kick at Warty there as well.
He has got a goal today, hasn't he, Benfield?
Yeah, but I think you've got to look at the game at 2 halves, haven't you? I mean,
Oh, yeah, this half he's been quiet.
Yeah.
he's been industrious in the fact that he's trying to make things happen, but it just hasn't happened.
Saying that Warty's just backed off from the ball that went to him. Keep going, Izzy. Yeah, Izzy did well there not to commit a foul.
How did Christchurch get on last week?
I think they lost 7-0, didn't they?
I just saw Sammy only managed 70 minutes, so
Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure they lost 7-0.
Well, it wasn't Stoneham, was it?
Yeah, it was Stoneham. They lost 7-0 at Stoneham. And again, going to Ben's point, these are games where goal difference is going to come in it for us. And right now, I can't confidently say that Portugal are going to win this one.
Well, as you said, when we were 2-0 up, it could have been 3 or 4 at half time. Like we could have put. That's
It
the
needed
same
to
on
be.
Tuesday. We could have just put the game to bed in the first half when we were on top.
So Cohen's gone.
That didn't look good for him. Got Wilkins on the bench who can come on in centre mid. He's getting booked here, I think.
Yeah, number 7 for, I think, is it 7 for Christchurch? Number 7. There is a little bit of activity on the bench here, but I think they've really got a young bench looking at it.
Yeah, they're down to the bare bones, aren't they? As it seems.
Yeah. So we've got a free kick with 15, 20 yards inside the Christchurch half, just with the referee giving the gesture, pointing the yellow card in the air.
This is a real chance with Jim's level across it.
The Christchurch player. It's with Cowan.
I thought he should have just crossed that, to be fair. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't know what he even tried there either, the little 1-2s.
Yeah, ball's gone out wide. Williamson cuts in, floats the ball in the air.
Oh.
Chance!
Oh, Benfield! Oh! A chance. A really good chance. He's hit it with his right foot, leant back, and it skyrocketed. 8 chances in the last 15 minutes.
I think I just had a splash as it landed in the creek.
Yeah, probably, yeah. So, Portchester's having the chances. They've got the momentum. Can we turn this around?
Fingers crossed. So we've obviously got George Barker on the bench as well, who's obviously one of the most skillful players in the squad. So going forward, if we still need a goal, he could be an option off the bench. Yeah. And obviously we had Ryan Wilkins playing at Cam the other week, didn't we? I think was that the Shaftesbury game where he played at Cam?
Played at Cam.
And he didn't even too bad, to be fair. He's causing havoc, wasn't he? Up front?
He was causing havoc up front.
We need to change something now.
I think the way the manager be looking at it, we are actually in 32nd, 77th minute. He'd be probably looking at it and thinking, do you know, we've got the momentum a little bit. Let's give it another couple of minutes. And can we turn this around? Because, you know, since the 2 goals, it has all been Portchester. And rightly so when you're at home.
We just needed waking up, didn't we?
Yeah, we've had the waking up with the second goal. I thought there was a little bit of a loose pass there. But
yeah, James done well.
Rook has got the ball down the left-hand side. He cuts in. Is he going to jink his way in? Good defending there from Christchurch. Comes back out to Cowan.
Rayner wanted that in midfield.
Again, a loose ball. Trying to play an intricate pass. And just not the right ball to have, really.
Good touch from Woodford there. Taking it in his stride, didn't he?
Good little touch from Ray. He's
Oh,
got his way through. Tried to barge his way in that one. I mean, Macalufi there's not even played the ball. He's played the man. But Izzy wins it. Wilcox.
Lovely touch.
To Marley Ridge. He plays the wrong ball. Plays the wrong ball. Back to Rain.
Hear the frustration in the ground.
Rain shifts it to Williamson on the right-hand side. He cuts in. Takes on the full-back.
Oh, what's he doing?
He's
playing ice hockey.
Yeah, he's playing ice hockey. There slides in. And loses the ball. So
we are going to see a change in a second.
George Barker, is that?
No, it looks like Connor Bailey, I think.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Throw to Wilcox.
I think it's just a bit too late for Connor when we now need to go for the winner.
Yeah. Into Benfield.
That's not a foul.
Another goal.
The referee's gesturing as Harrison Brooks gone past the defender. He's pushed him. He's put the ball in the back of the net.
He's not pushed him.
And he's fallen over.
He's not pushed him.
It's never a foul. Oh, it's going to show to wall!
Oh, he's missed it!
Oh my God.
A sloppy ball's played to Ward instead of the Christchurch own player.
And
Ward has snapped it.
We have not punished them for that, and we needed to.
And we've missed it. Yeah, the whole crowd looks in disbelief as he's missed that. I mean, you would put your weekly wage on, he'd put that away.
That's the set. He had the header over there as well. That he's missed.
Oh.
So the goalkeepers take the goal kick, going straight out to play for a Portchester throw-in down on the left-hand side.
FC Portchester 2, Christchurch 2 for you YouTube followers.
Filled off, put Connor on this side, and then I guess the H is going to go out the top. So that's the sub that I would have done.
Yeah,
and that's what we've done.
Yeah.
A bit too late though, I would say.
Well, there's what we got for 80 minutes. We're in the 80th minute. They've got 10 minutes left.
I would have done it maybe 65, 70 just to give him some proper time to grow into the game. But
I think Christchurch are making a change as well.
That is the sub I would have done though. That is the exact thing I said we should do.
Portchester coming off was number 11. Sponsored by the on-site group Josh Penfield, and he was replaced by.
Just hoping that we can take one of these chances because Warty should have a hat trick today, to be honest. And
you should have had that trick. There's 2 golden opportunities.
And a substitution for Christchurch coming off was number 11.
He's picked out Rain there well.
Ethan Clarchini, and he's replaced by 16, Jacob James.
So the ball's out on the right-hand side with Williamson. Williamson trying to jink his way through, tries to play a ball across, and it gets put out by the Christchurch player for a throw-in. 15 to 20 yards out from the corner flag on the right-hand side. Plays it back to Wilcox.
Oh, he's
Lovely touch.
Took a little dink. He's played it into the box. It's out to Marley Ridge. Now on the left-hand side. Loose play goes to Marley Ridge. Marley Ridge plays it to Jim Cowan. Cowan drifts in the right-hand side, floats the ball in.
Goal! Oh,
it's gone wide.
The Christchurch player has just nearly headed the ball in his own net. He took a flick on. It was a great delivery in by Cowan. The Christchurch player's gone up, thinking he's going to try and head it out. He's headed it back towards goal, and it's just gone past the goalkeeper's near post. Still, AFC Portchester 2, Christchurch 2. And now we've got a corner on the opposite side of the pitch on the right-hand side. I'm going to be floated in now by Jim Cowan. It's floated. Woodford. It's cleared. It was going straight into the corner. Headed by Woodford. Woodford heads it towards goal and cleared by the Christchurch defender and out again for another corner.
Reminiscent of Fairham, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's coming. Let's see if we can put a good delivery in again. It was a great delivery the first time. Same again. Didn't clear the first man. Marley Ridge hit the creek.
It's still travelling, isn't it?
It's still travelling, and it still hasn't landed.
It's gone in the Cam's oldest.
Yeah, it's
it might have just landed in
mind boggles. So it's gone out for a Christchurch goal kick with 7.5 minutes left of normal time.
Time to make another sub, do you reckon?
He might be looking at a sub,
just before it gets too late.
Get George on, I think.
Yeah, maybe for Marley, because again he hasn't had his best game today, has he, Marley?
No.
Quite Harrison.
Good work by Harrison.
That's what you get with Harrison that you didn't get with Josh, is the running for everything.
Yeah,
he'll
chase it down
till it goes out as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you think about the 2 goals in the first half, were all created by the work off the ball by Harrison Brook. Can't see what's happening down this part of the pitch, but all I can see is a throw into Portchester.
Just watch the linesman flag.
What I would also say as well, the crowd is a little bit flat at the moment. I think they're in shock with what's happened.
Well, no one expected it, did they?
Keeper called that. He did that for me.
Keeper's called it, and his players hit it and put him into trouble again. Ball's come back out. Wilcox to Cowan. Cowan switches plate. Loose ball. Connor didn't get it. Referee blows for a free kick.
It was a foul.
Yeah, it was a foul.
It's just another needless one.
Yeah, it's going to take him 10 minutes to get into the game. 6 minutes left.
That math doesn't bode well.
No, it doesn't. We just need a little bit of a spark.
Just need that bit of luck.
Since the second goal went in, it's been all Portchester. All Portchester.
Another mistake. Let's say that though. They've already given us like 3 golden chances and we haven't taken any of them. God, Jim. Well done. That's good defending. Yes. Well done, referee.
I think Wilcox needs to come off. He looks a bit slow. I think he could be a bit
well, we've got Kurt
jaded.
Da Costa on the bench. He's obviously Chichester's game called off today, so this could be Ryan Wilkins coming on here. He looks very uncomfortable, James Cohen does. There's Gibbo running onto the pitch. Little cap on. Yeah, I think this could be the end of James Cohen today. Doesn't look comfortable at all, does it? No. Oh, George Barker's getting ready. Maybe Marley Ridge is dropping into midfield then.
Yeah.
Come on, George.
So, look, we've got a stoppage in play. There's just short of 4 minutes left. Jim Carroll at the moment is just down in the penalty box in the Portchester half, just receiving treatment. It doesn't look great. He's just about to get up onto his feet, just being assisted by the physio there.
James is off.
Yeah, James has come off. He looks a little bit uncomfortable.
Moe's helping him off there.
So Moe, the goalkeeper, has just aided Cowan off the pitch.
It's his ankle, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks his left ankle.
So I guess Marley Ridge is dropping now into midfield and Barker's going into that 10 role.
Yeah, so as Ben was saying, Jim Cowan has come off.
George Barker on.
George Barker's on. Marley Ridge is moving into midfield.
Oh,
No challenge there in the middle.
there's no one there.
Yeah, it's a little bit frustrating, this is, isn't it? Look, Connor's done well there to win it because it's a ball he shouldn't have won, to be honest. Rain flicks it back to Cabba. Cabba goes home to the goalkeeper, to Moe. Moe launches it long, plays a ball to the right-hand side.
It's just gone to no one again.
Yeah, they're not picking
Well
up.
done, Jake. Good
Jake Rain
interception.
intercepts the ball. Williamson's got it. He's driving down the right-hand side. The ball's played in.
Great cross. Just no one there.
No.
Looks as though it's
Throw-in.
gone out for a throw-in just on the Portchester left-hand side, probably about 10 yards from the corner flag.
It's a tough watch, isn't it, these last few minutes?
It is a tough watch because apart from 10 minutes, they've absolutely dominated the game.
Just not got anything from it.
Just got nothing from this game. I think the manager will be really, really frustrated with this.
Come on, would he drive into that space? Or is he driving into the space?
Just short of 2 minutes of normal time, plus added, which we're probably not going to be able to see what that is at this moment in time.
Come on, Woody. Bring it up.
Very laboured.
They've got all 11 men behind the ball, Christchurch do. Man on.
That's the first time I've seen their number 8 run.
Shows how much they want this point because they haven't deserved it at
No,
all.
they've not deserved it. Not deserved it. But you've got to give them credit to pull the 2 goals back.
Well done, Archie.
But again, that's a foul.
Yeah.
And
I'll take
now
the
he's
free
gonna
kick.
get the
there, to
free
be
kick.
fair.
No, we're on the attack down the right-hand side there. It's absolutely shocking from the ref.
He took a while to get back to actually give
But
it
you
back.
could see Charlie's reaction out there. Look, he's going absolutely mad at the ref,
Well, we don't
saying
have
that you need to play advantage there.
We don't have James Cohen on the pitch either for his free kicks.
You never know. Something different.
God, George.
I still don't recommend the vegan flapjacks.
One thing I've taken away: not buy vegan flapjack.
Don't buy a vegan flapjack.
Come on, get us into the box. Come on.
Okay, I've got to go.
So there's a referee's just gestured again. There's a yellow card.
I think
to the
5 or
Christchurch
6
player.
added time
Yeah.
for this,
There's got to be 5 or 6 added minutes.
especially with Cohen's injury there. He's down for a couple of minutes, wasn't he?
Barker's got the ball. Is he going to float it? No, he's not. Out to Williamson. who
Oh.
Skinned the Christchurch player out for a corner.
Come on, Porchy.
So again, we're looking for a good delivery. Can we put the ball in the central area to get one of the big guns on their head? We just need a good quality ball in, lots of movement. Create the chaos. There you go.
Yes!
It's there you go. 3-2.
Come on.
Archie Wilcox.
Come on.
What a header.
Get it.
What a header.
I've got to say, Chris, doing this job is going to give me a heart attack.
All this half was a quality ball needed, and I think fantastic that Jim Cameron's been taken off, and I mean that in the nicest way, because we've done something a little bit different, and I think that's what he was crying out for, just something a little bit different.
3-2 Portugal, let's go!
Great header by Wilcox. What's that? How many's got? Is it 4 and 3 or
4 and 3? No, 4 and 4 because he played on Tuesday.
Yeah. So AFC Portchester 3, Christchurch 2. We are now into added time, into the 90 plus 1 at the moment. I would assume there is going to be 5 or 6 minutes of added time here.
I'll bring Kurt on for Lee Ward.
Yeah.
Kurt DaCosta for Lee Ward. Just get everyone back. We need to preserve this lead. But to be fair, I think so. With Archie, it's 4 and 4 in the league, but 4 and 5 in the in all competitions.
We won't worry about all competitions.
No, just 4 and 4.
4 and 4 league game.
Yeah, that's what we care about. Come on.
Absolutely. Are they going to try and force it again? Yes, they are. It goes to Lee Ward. The touch.
Is he kept that? No, goal kick.
The touch there, he's took it in the air and turned and then deliberately put the ball out. I don't think he was offside there when that was played.
No, I just think he overran it a bit with the touch. The touch has slowed it down ridiculously, though. Yes, Jay.
I've got to say, I think as Chris said, you've got to give credit to Christchurch, team second from bottom in the division, to come out the way they did in the second half. They had us all worried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done, Archie. But again, that's Archie again, and I think he's been brilliant again. Because remember the side tackle, especially that recovery one.
Just for you. Oh wait, there, Lee Ward.
He's gone through. He's played the ball in. Clear. Probably 5 yards out from goal.
I don't know why he kind of did that in slow motion there.
He did. You've got to be a little bit careful here. The ball's been played around a little bit.
Just for you Portsmouth fans, 93rd minute, Portsmouth 1, Carlisle United 0.
Oh, that'll be tough for the Carlisle fans. That's a tough
clears it to Woodford, Marley Ridge,
George Barker.
To George Barker.
Oh, well done, George. Well
done. Out to Williamson in our own half here. Goes
H is in.
H has gone. He's through.
He's onside. He's onside.
He's in. Oh, that's it. That's it. Go on, just pass the ball.
He's going to
Oh my God. Just pass the ball into it.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry everyone there. Harrison has gone past everyone except his nan and granddad. And just a simple shot was needed, and it didn't happen. So frustrating here.
Just defenders can pick up yellow.
I mean that. Again, look.
He's played it now. We can play on. He's played it into him.
They can give him a booking.
Yeah, I know.
It's sent, isn't it?
No.
But to be fair, the ball was travelling.
Yeah.
Very, very slowly. But it's travelling. Right, so we are now into 90 plus 4.
Yeah.
I would imagine 2, maybe 3 minutes.
Yeah.
There is a substitute coming on for Portugal here.
Is that Wilkins?
Yeah.
Take off maybe Marley Ridge here. So
Someone tall in there, get them in the box.
I think Marley Ridge could be coming off here.
Brooke, I think he's looking.
Brooke or Marley.
So he's the smallest player, isn't he?
Tony's got the ball off.
Actually, Jake Rain. Lee Ward.
Yeah, Lee Ward's off. Oh boy.
And Dan the Clapper, Yazzie Warty, look.
Take your time.
Well done, Warty.
So that's what I would have done. I would have done him or Portchester. More defensive stability. He's already got his goal today, Lee Ward. So we don't need to focus.
Second half, he's been quiet, I think, Warty, compared to what we're used to.
Yeah.
He's had chances though, hasn't he?
He has had chances. I mean, there's been 9 or 10 clear-cut chances in this game. So Lee Ward comes off for Wilkins. There's no doubt he's going to sit right in the heart of that defence. Ball's just on the Portchester right side, floated in by the Christchurch player. Cleared by Wilcox.
He had a bit more time there, to be fair, didn't he? He could have had a shout.
It's gone out on the just 20 yards out from the 18-yard box. Macalufi.
Yes! Well done, Harrison Brooke. Good challenge.
Ball's gone wide. It's gone on the Portchester right-hand side. Portchester players are all back.
Archie's there.
It's on the edge of the
No
box.
foul, no foul.
No foul there. It's still there. The pressure's still building up there. Just need to get somebody to.
Well done, Charlie.
There we go.
That's our ball if it goes.
Charlie's got the
Ref's
ball.
giving a foul.
Is he?
Oh, you no way. Really?
What?
I don't know what the referee's seen there, but
Charlie just won the ball.
he's just won the ball.
No, you can't do that anymore, apparently.
So there's a free kick on the Portchester right-hand side, probably about 5 yards from the corner flag. Every man except one player from Christchurch and Harrison Brook is in that box. Big, strong centre-backs now. Win those headers. Let's get those headers in. Win.
Yes.
Great ball. Great header.
Yes.
Harrison Brook. Now it's a 3v2. It's a 3v2.
Play it.
Marley Ridge plays the ball.
What a touch.
Oh, what a touch.
Ref! Surely!
And he's on a yellow. He plays on the
Yeah,
edge of the
well
box.
done.
Just keep the ball. Keep it. Just keep it. Keep that ball. Play down on the left-hand side.
The liner's flagged him on.
Harrison Brook flicks it back. Doesn't go anywhere.
Time.
It's back out by Christchurch to Rain.
7
Rain puts it back in to Connor Bailey. Connor Bailey to Wilcox.
There it is!
There you go. AFC Portchester 3, Christchurch 2. And a big sigh of relief